Well, welcome everybody to Front Porch Chit Chat. My name is Zach, and I've got as our special guest today, Miss Hazel Peterson.
Hi, Zach.
Thank
Nice to see you again.
You too.
You know, this young guy is the life of Wesley Palms, I'll say.
It's funny that you mentioned that, because I don't know if you've heard this before or not, but some people call you the mayor of Wesley Palms.
Oh, I heard that Eileen nominated me for mayor. I don't know, I'm not getting paid,
How do you feel about that, the
That's fine.
nomination?
because I love the people here,
Yeah,
you know, and if they want me as a mayor, that's fine with me. You know.
I'd vote for you. I definitely vote for you. You work at the, what do they call it, the newcomers table.
Yeah, well, every time they had somebody new come in, why, they'd say, Hazel, will you have dinner with them or lunch? And introduce them to, you know, take them around.
So what's your typical routine? You get somebody new, what do you plan to show them? What do you want them to see? What's,
Well, usually I have lunch with them, or dinner, or sometimes lunch and dinner. And I tell them everything that I can about what happens here at Wesley Palms, just what to expect. Because really, the care you get here is just outstanding.
you think so?
Oh, yes.
Me
From
too.
the day one that I moved in here. You know, I can't believe that the managers can call you by name after you've been here 2 days,
Yeah.
and they talk to you, and then you have all the housekeeping, maintenance, everybody, they smile and they talk to you.
That is one of the things I really love about working here is that, you know, we're all like one big family.
We're one big family, you know,
Yeah.
and all the residents, they love it when a newcomer comes in because they all say hello. You walk by their table and they say, oh, you're new, they introduce themselves.
So can you remember what it was like when you were new here?
I was down here 4 times before I moved in.
Okay, so you checked it out, you knew the lay of the
Oh, yeah.
land.
Yeah, and the care that was given to me, you won't believe. So I was excited moving from Colorado and a big house, which I was glad to get rid of, and move closer to my family. So my daughter had seen this place, and she came home at Christmas, and she brought the information and just left it with my Christmas cards that I got, that I didn't have time to read until.
Kind of snuck it in there, just, here, Christmas cards, here's the brochure.
This much snow, 12 below zero, and they all left, and I was lonesome. So I'm going through the cards, and then I come upon this folder. And I called my daughter, and I said, well, what is this? And she said, well, we didn't have time to talk, Mom. So I left that for you to look.
So she planted that really well. She knew what she was doing.
Well, she didn't want to force me.
Yeah. That's good. That's really good. It's
Yes.
important.
So she said, how would you like to come down and look at it? I said, I'm ready. So in 3 weeks, I was here in January. So anyway, they all left, and I thought, well, Thursday, they have what they used to call, it wasn't a social hour, it was just to get together at 4 o'clock. And I thought, well, I'll just go up and see what's going on. No music or anything. So I go in, I get me a glass of water. Nell.
Yeah, oh yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. So
So she kind of showed you around.
well, she called me over and she said, you're new here. And I said, yes, I introduced myself. So she introduced me to her friends that were at the table.
Yeah.
And she said, do you drink anything other than that? I said, oh, I have a glass of wine now and then. And she said, well, go get your clean glass. She opened up her walker, the lid on her walker. And took
She
out-
had wine stashed in her walker.
They all did. And poured me a glass of wine, and from then on, boy, I wrote home to all my friends and said, you gotta move down here. So that started it, and I got acquainted. I was on the newcomers table with getting acquainted with people. And then I got elected to be a hostess for the newcomers. So for 2 years, on every Friday night, I was hostess on Friday night for the newcomers.
How long did it take for you to get from being the newcomer and having people hustle you in with some wine to hosting? Was that within a year, a couple of years? Did it take a while?
2 months.
2 months?
No,
You were here 2 months and you're already like, I know the place, I'm gonna show everybody
No,
around.
3 months.
3 months? Okay.
You had to be on the newcomers table for a month. Well, yeah, and then after that, not too long after that, they asked me if I would help on the birthday committee.
Uh-huh.
And I said yes, so I got to work with Thelma now for 6 years.
You guys do a lot of hard work for that.
Oh, we love it. Thelma is the sweetest person to work with.
I don't know if any of our viewers have been here for a birthday night, but they have this elaborately decorated table and they invite all the families and it's quite a rodeo getting birthday night to be a hit. Where'd you grow up?
In North Dakota and Idaho,
North Dakota and Idaho.
yeah.
Farm country.
But still, I was a waitress and bartender for over 50 years.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not hard for me to get acquainted with people.
So you'd say you're a people person.
I'm a people person. I love my work as a waitress. I had terrific bosses, wonderful people to wait on, and I love my job. That's why I give these people in the dining room so much credit.
Oh yeah, it's hard work.
They are so good for these young people. They smile, they never get nasty. You know, a few times I got nasty as a waitress.
Oh yeah. Well, you get tough customers sometimes.
But they're so pleasant, they're hardworking. And now with them going around to every room and giving you your food, and the patio homes.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they're all over the place.
It's a lot of work and they're happy, they're, you know, always say, if you need anything, Hazel, let us know, we'll go get it for you. You know, it's pretty special. But you've got housekeeping and you've got management. The whole staff are just wonderful. You know, I can't complain about one thing, other than they serve too much food. Now that they bring us
Too much food?
Yeah.
Now, I always wonder about this. There is a very good dessert every night.
Oh, I know it.
What's the trick? Do you like have to be really disciplined and say, you know what, tonight I'm not gonna have dessert? Do you have dessert every night?
No,
No, okay,
I'm not a dessert eater.
okay.
Now, what's
See, I'm a dessert eater. I would have a hard time living here and not gaining weight. With every night another delicious dessert.
See, in the dining room, you could order a half meal, but the food is good. I'll tell you, I don't have to shop for it, I don't have to cook it, I don't have to clean up after it.
And that is nice.
Yeah,
That
it
is nice.
is. And the cooks are great.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Chef Todd does
Yeah.
an amazing job. What other hidden talents do you have besides being
I
dental
worked
assistant?
in a mortuary.
You worked in a mortuary.
Yeah, I worked in a mortuary for 2 years.
What'd you do there?
I was secretary.
Okay, so you weren't like putting the formaldehyde in the bodies and.
I helped dress little ladies and comb their hair and stuff, yeah.
You did?
Yeah,
Oh my gosh, what was that like?
they didn't talk to you.
What kind of restaurant? Was it always the same? Did you go back to the same restaurant or bar every time, or
No, I worked in real places,
the fine dining?
fine dining. I waited on Sammy Davis Jr. and Dean Martin and then at Lake Tahoe, yeah, nice.
Wow.
At Frank Sinatra's joint.
Did you know Frank?
I did not like that man. He was mean. He was with the group that I waited on with Dean Martin.
Yeah.
And his place was beautiful, teddy bears all over the walls. And,
Teddy bears.
yeah, he collected teddy bears,
I didn't know that.
yeah.
Wow.
But Dean Martin gave me a $50 tip. He's the only one that ate. And they just sat around with him. Sammy Davis Jr. was the nicest gentleman you would ever meet.
Really?
Yeah,
I can see that.
very special, nice man. But I worked in nice places. But then I got tired of those places too, so I went to the mom and pop restaurants,
Yeah.
like Denny's.
Yeah.
Loved it, loved it. That's what I liked the best, was the smaller, the restrooms, and you got the same people a lot of the time.
You have your regulars.
Yeah, and you had.
You have people who come in and they have, I want Hazel to take care of me.
That's true,
Yeah.
yeah.
I guess that is the beauty of being retired. You get to do the things that you want to do,
Yeah,
not
yeah.
things you have to do.
Well, well, you'll get there one day.
If I'm lucky.
Yeah, you will, but you're studying to be an RN,
That's true. That's
and
true.
you're gonna be terrific.
Thank you.
If I get sick, I want you as an RN at the hospital that I go to. I've always admired you because you're so good to everybody. You know, you're friendly, you're a good-looking guy. You know, we're too old. But everybody here loves Zach.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, we all do, yeah.
I think we have that in common. Everybody I know loves Hazel.
Yeah, but, and Tanya's, she's good.
Oh,
You guys do a terrific job
Thank you.
for what's going on here. You're sure keeping everybody busy.
It's keeping us really busy.
Oh.
We've had to learn to rewrite the whole book,
Yeah,
doing everything instead of in big groups, one-on-one or over the phone or on the computer.
yeah.
This is one of our other experiments
Yeah.
is, hey, let's do a talk show, because why not? Everybody's, worn their masks, they've kept their distance, and
Yeah,
it's been good.
they drive me crazy, but I stick with the rules.
I feel like we're pretty safe here.
Oh, I feel very safe here, yes. Yeah, they run it pretty close, here.
We've got a tight ship.
You bet, you bet. I mean, they test everybody that comes in,
Mm-hmm.
all the employees have to be tested.
Yep, I got tested last week.
Yeah,